Welcome to the 2025 Inktober Labyrinth Tangle Journey. I've created a toolkit with the templates, step outs, and beginner resources. Grab it with the link below. And if you want all the details about how this journey works, watch our intro video inside the playlist. I'll leave the link in the description and in the comments. Today's tangle is Prima. And it's deconstructed by Kimberly Wood, CZT. And for your convenience, I've added chapters in the video description so you can easily jump to the step outs or follow the pattern drawing step by step at your convenience. So check the video description for quick navigation. Now, what does Kimberly say about this tangle? This is her first deconstructed pattern, and it is a lovely stylized flower pattern using the tangle patterns flux and fescue to make a ballerina-like pattern that you can insert into your floral pieces. It's very graceful and has the movement of a dancer. I really am taken by this pattern, and I hope you will be too. For beginners, this is an easy pattern to learn as long as you stay with me step by step until you have practiced it, and then you have the step out. So at this time, what we do during the daily videos is to give you the opportunity to take a screenshot of Prima. I'm using a graphite pencil. I'm using a mechanical one, which I like very, very much. I'm using a Micron 01, and I'm using an 08 for the inking areas, and I'm using a graphite pencil with a blending stone. And I'm going to draw this on a 2-inch bijou tile. Okay, let's get started. Now, let's take a look at step 1. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do the typical 4 dots in a corner to give a border to this tile. So in classic Zentangle, we start with 4 dots. We connect them to create a border, which adds structure to our tile and a framework to work within. Working with a 2-inch tile, we can complete it in a short period of time. So I'm going to start in the corner here because I want to give a little bit of flair. And if you take a look at your step out, the first step is actually, and I'm going to draw this with my pencil just to get it positioned where I want on the page. And I like that. So the first, this is the first step. If you want to give it a little more of a bend, like I did there, you can certainly do that as well. We're going to start with this. And now the next step is we're going to put this bud on top. Almost give it a little bit of a point. I like doing 2 strokes there. And then step 3, we're going to, is where we draw the flux. on one side, the right side, and then we draw another flux right next to it. And then we come to the other side, and I'm going to turn my dial a little bit so I can get that shape and give it 1, 2, and a little flux there. I'm going to take a look at it, and I think I can actually add one here. The next step is we're going to embellish. We're going to put little C shapes on the end of our petals here. And then I'm going to come in with my 08, and I'm going to give it some ink. An 05 would be good. The 08 is a little big here. I want to quickly fill these, so I'm not taking all day on the video. And then the original design has these little flux. It almost makes me think of a pussy willow. Just random. And also with flux, we put a line and then a couple of dots. Okay, so now for the final touch is these fescues, and they remind me of the arms of a ballerina. We'll do that on the other side. There you have it. There's a couple other things we can do to embellish. I'm going to come in and put some little tiny curve lines here on the stem to give it a little bit of texture and interest. When I finish this, I'm going to come through and give it a little shading as well. The other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to give an aura around these petals. Okay. And so let's shade. And as I have suggested in other videos, take a look at what some of the other artists are doing to give you some ideas of variations on this, how you can make this flower, well, this flower design your own. I'll put a and then, as I like to do in my variation, when I'm doing black and white, I like to come in with some gold. And I'm just going to do this, just a little decoration. There we have Prima. If you enjoyed today's tangle, grab the Inktober Labyrinth Toolkit. It includes the template, step outs, supply list, and beginner-friendly resources to make this journey easy. And if you'd like accountability and support, join our Creators Art Lab community where we draw together every week during the month of October. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell so you never miss a daily tangle. Thanks for drawing with me today. I'll see you in the next video.